Hey y'all, it's your girl Shelly G, and today we are going to talk about nursing school. Stay tuned if you want to find out more. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a quick overview of my nursing school acceptance experience, how I was able to become a nurse by 21, and I'll give you guys a few tips or a few different ways that you can become a nurse at a younger age, and kind of give you a timeline if I can figure out on the computer how to do a situation on my video. And so yeah, so quick story about me and my experience. So I became a nurse officially, I'm pretty sure I was 22, but I got my BSN at 21. So it's not like a clickbait. I really did get my BSN at 21. I just ended up making 22 I graduated in May and ended up getting my license that summer. So I'm a May baby. So I graduated, made my birthday, and then got my license because I had to wait to study for my NCLEX before I could actually test. Which NCLEX is the board certification that you take in order to officially become a nurse. So officially you aren't a nurse until you have a license. So my timeline looks a little bit like this. I graduated high school at the age of 17. I had already taken a few of my prerequisites while I was in high school. So if you have any type of dual enrollment programs at your school, if you have any type of advanced placement, AP courses at your school, I do encourage taking those. AP only if you're a really good test taker, because I'm pretty sure you can't sit for your, you can't get the credit unless you actually pass the board. I'm sorry, unless you pass the class for AP placement with either a 2 or 3, don't quote me, do your research, but dual enrollment, whatever you get in the course at the time of course completion is what you get on your transcript. So I did have an experience with my AP course, and I'm pretty sure I ended up dropping it because it was a history class. And it was just terrible. It was terrible for me. I did not enjoy that. That was not something that I wanted to read on outside of school. It was not something that I wanted to study for a test. So I didn't get AP course work grades. I didn't get anything for AP. I did get dual enrollment, and I think I graduated with either 27 or 30 credits. Not all of them were, I was able to apply to my curriculum for nursing school, but all of them did count. And so at the time of high school completion, I was technically a sophomore going into college. If not a sophomore, I was a second semester freshman, which means that as soon as I got in, I only had to take a few courses. So the courses that I remember having to take, I had already taken I had to take a chemistry lecture, I had to take nutrition, I had to take anatomy and physiology, both 1 and 2, and I also had to take a statistics course. Also microbiology, and my nursing school required a nursing school introduction type course that you had to take the semester before you got accepted. Hopefully the semester before. Some people ended up not being the semester before because sometimes you didn't get in right after, but the way mine fell, I was able to get in that semester right after. So that was just the timeline. From there, I applied for nursing school. So I think maybe I did 1 full year, because I started August of 2013, and by the time spring 2014 came, I was in nursing school. It was either spring or fall of 2014. By the time 2014 came, I was in nursing school, and so I graduated in 2017 from nursing school, which I was on board to graduate 2016, but I ended up failing a course. And I may do a whole separate video on that because that was like a very, very, very traumatic time in my life, and I do not mean to be dramatic. It was traumatic. It was terrible. Um, it was terrible, and I failed, and I was just like distraught. I was distraught prior to the failing, and then after the failing, I was even more distraught. But shout out to Southern University because I feel like they prepare great novice nurses. Like I feel like I came out ready. I feel like I don't want to. I feel like I was prepared to be a nurse based on what I had learned and what I had picked up. Was I prepared for the world? Probably not, because I was young. But I was definitely prepared for nursing. And if you want to like go further than just, I shouldn't say just, but if you want to go further than acquiring a BSN, then the sooner you can get your BSN and get that experience, the better it is for you to time span, not maturity or experience span, but time span. If you want to like get those degrees done by a certain age, then the sooner you can get it done, the better. So that's my experience. That's how I was able to get through in such a short amount of time. But if you are not able to get in do enrollment courses, if you are not able to get into AP placement, I have met many people who have done the ADN route and they were working alongside me and getting their BSN. Now, some states you do get paid a little bit more for having BSNs. In some states, you'll have to look into your state are not even hiring ADN nurses anymore. They are wanting to go for BSN, but some states are, which like the state that I live in now and the state that I worked in before, they both hire ADNs, but they'll pay for you to, excuse me, I know that's gross. They'll pay for you to get your BSN. You just have to commit to getting it, and you may have to commit to working for them after you get it for a year or 6 months or 2 years. All hospitals are different. So you can go the ADN route, which is an associate's degree. So a BSN is a bachelor's of science in nursing, which means that's a 4-year degree, 4 to 5 year. Because my sister, she'll tell you, maybe I can get her on here. She'll tell you like it took me 5 years, you know. And which most people would do because prerequisites are not easy, and then depending on how the classes are scheduled, if they're offered in a certain amount of time, you may not be able to get them within that time. It just depends on how things fall, your acceptance, and blah blah blah. You don't always get accepted the first time. That's not really like a reality for everyone. So it depends. But if you go the ADN route, then that's a 2-year, 2 to 3 year, I should say, because prerequisites also have to be complete with that, and those are typically done at your vocational / community colleges. You do not get the leadership aspect of nursing in ADM programs. You get the nursing aspect of it, and you can later on go on to, like I said, you know, online or in school, get your BSN, and then you'll have your BSN. And if you want to go back, it's more schooling, it takes longer, but it is affordable if you are not able to afford a bachelor's like right off the gate, and it is quick. It is very quick because it's 2 to 3 years. So let's just say you graduate at 17 and you do a 2 to 3 year program, give or take, let's say 3 years, you'll be 20, 21 upon completion, and you can still go back and you sit for the same board and you can go back and get your BSN, right? I'm trying to see what else you guys may want to know. I can't really think of anything else, but if you have any like comments or concerns, please feel free to leave those down below. Now, I am no collegiate counselor, advisor. I am none of the above, but I can give you the game real quick on how to get into nursing and how to my experiences. I can give you my experiences. So I hope you guys like this video. Like, share, subscribe. I will be having more like nursing school, nursing study tips, nursing type stuff. Because I was able to work, like, I'll have more videos coming. Just come on back. We can talk about working in the ICU right out of school, what my experience was doing that. We gonna run it. So come on back, and thanks for. Before I was rudely interrupted. Yeah, so come on back, and we're gonna talk about nursing more. And like leave some stuff that you might want to know below. Like I know some people, they'll like DM me, like people from my hometown or just people that I know in passing personally, they'll DM me and they'll like ask questions. So like if you have any like really good questions that you might want me to touch bases on, leave that below and we'll discuss it. Because I feel like, what's the saying? Each one teach one? Maybe that doesn't apply. But I feel like we all need somebody. Like when I was getting ready, I had my sister. So that was good. But she still couldn't tell me certain things. So like if you guys want to know, sorry, that's so ghetto. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, so come on back and we're gonna discuss um nursing. So if you guys have any questions that you may want to ask me about, just like leave it below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I have like a button right there on the right side of the screen, on the right side of the video, to subscribe and put on the ding button so you can know as soon as my videos are uploaded. Bye.